largest inventory, so our customers have the best selection.
And our low prices and great service have kept us #1.
We have 2015 fuel-efficient Sonata hybrids starting at over $10,000 off MSRP.
Call or visit us today at HyundaiofKirkland.com.
Doesn't happen at the U.S. Open. This is pretty unique.
These greens are tough.
Another tough shot.
That is one of the most difficult shots in golf.
This is the toughest hole on the course.
There is no forgiveness at Chambers Bay.
The fun's just begun.
Welcome to Chambers Bay, the most unique golf course to host a U.S. Open and an appropriate venue for the first one ever in the Pacific Northwest in 115 years. Over the next hour, you'll see this course in all its glory as we take you hole by hole through one of the most difficult challenges in golf, learning what the best players in the world will encounter in our nation's championship.
We're here on the first tee, and we're already seeing the creativity of the USGA because we are all the way back here.
We're just short of 600 yards on this tee.
Hole number 1, let's go.
The players will be facing 2 days as a par 4
Nice shot.
and 2 days as a par 5.
Good swing.
This will then be tied together with number 18. On the days this is played as a par 5, that'll be a par 4.
So we're playing this as a par 5 today.
When this is a par 4, that'll be a par 5.
An interesting second shot, really, as we approach these because it's blind. Good contact.
Looking good.
Any first hole is a challenge to start a U.S. Open.
How tough is the approach shot?
There's a ledge that they have to land on,
Playing a little safe to the right, a little bit short.
and if they put a little too much draw on it, the ball's going to go well below the hole.
And left. That might just get a good kick. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, you got the perfect kick.
It's amazing how much it came down that slope.
It's going to be very different with the imagination needed.
Was this one of the greens that was redone as well?
This was one of the greens. What we found in the U.S. Amateur was that every shot that came onto this green went off this green. Before, when a ball would take off to the left and it'd get going, and it'd start trickling, and it's gone. And the shots were just ridiculous. They just kept going and going and going and going and going and going.
Which is still a possibility if you miss a shot left here.
Absolutely.
What were the changes made? Make it a little bit more of a flat surface, more forgiving for the approach shots?
Forgiving for the approach shots, a little flatter, but to create 4 distinct hole locations that could be used during the Open.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
No retakes, that almost went in.
No gimmies in the U.S. Open, but I guess if there were, this might be the one.
Nice
All
birdie.
right, thank you.
Puts the pressure on me in a match play situation.
Sit. You went for it.
I did.
Now in the U.S. Open, you got to finish them all.
Oh, I got to make that one too.
If the wind is blowing and it generally is coming out of the southwest, which is this direction, this will be a strong opening hole, either as a par 4 or as a par 5.
There we go.
Nice 3-putt
There we
bogey
go.
on the
That's
first
all
hole.
right. I feel bad I threw that birdie in there on you now because
The reason I'm not playing in the U.S. Open. Larry, second hole, par 4.
It's only 400 yards, which is extremely short by their standards. The bunker on the left that's out there is very reachable.
I'm going to go ahead and hit driver. I think most players in the U.S. Open, you're going to see them hit a hybrid, maybe even a running long iron. Excellent.
This is all being grown in. It was pulled in since the amateur. We decided to tighten this one up a little bit.
Oh, little pull. That might not end well. Just don't go long's kind of the play here.
They'll use that right bank to bring the ball in tight on the right hole locations. The back left hole location, right where that golfer is standing right there. To get back there, you're going to have to use the bank and bounce it over and get it exactly right, while that bunker is just enticing you. It's just sticking out like, it's just, come on, hit it in here.
Oh, that's plenty of distance. That's amazing how firm that is. You could not have hit that ball any higher and softer, and it just released 40 feet.
Up
Oh,
there.
get up there.
Get up there.
Oh, you're going to stay up there?
It's up.
Just made it. This is what you call a St. Andrews putt. You got about 65 feet. It's really all about the speed.
Sit.
I think you called your shot there, Aaron.
That's going to be off the green, huh?
That's a tough putt. That's actually where we were supposed to leave it on our approach shots, right?
Green itself is pretty straightforward. It's got some slope to it, a little movement in the center.
Look in there.
Nice putt.
Thank you.
Fairly easy hole. It gets them into the golf course, and then it starts to ramp up just a little bit.
Oh, that's good speed. Good job.
Another 3-putt.
Yeah, these greens are tough. There's going to be a lot of 3-putts. All right, damage is averted. Sometimes,
Not too much damage is averted.
well, sometimes in the U.S. Open, a bogey can be a good score.
Larry, hole number 3, par 3, and a big change. We're standing on a brand new tee box.
The hole needed to be longer and stronger.
Just to make life tougher for us.
It's a doozy.
This hole is a classic Redan hole. A Redan hole is the right half of the green sits at the player, and then it curves and slopes to the left with a bunker in front.
That's Redan, not Rodan.
Yeah, that's right.
This whole course looks like a painting, but we're talking about a different kind of Redan here.
That's right, absolutely.
204.
204, that sounds about right. Downwind. Oh, that thing's just gonna be a rocket.
There would be players that are going to use that right bank, and are going to bounce that ball in, or use the green itself or the center of the green to move the ball back to the left hole location.
I hit a beauty and I've got 60 feet.
Mid-iron, long irons into the screen.
Depending on the wind, probably mid-irons.
Good contact.
Uh-oh, might hit our camera guy. This is a feature of where you don't want to be at Chambers Bay.
That is the impossible up and down, that's right.
Just stay on the green.
The slope here, how everything curves, and you get some pace on a golf ball, and it'll roll to that back slope back there and across this slope into the back of that green. I think we're going to see a lot of activity in the back bunker on this green. Yeah, the green will be firm. They'll overshoot the shot. If it's windy and the ball bounces, they'll be in the back bunker. That is a demanding bunker shot.
Well, that is slow. Go. Boy, slow putt. Go. Man, see that's just amazing how slow those are.
It's a unique par 3, and the course really starts to strengthen on this hole.
Get in there.
Break. Oh, right around the cup. Oh man, that is a heartbreaker. The crowd moans.
You know when they do stats, birdies, pars, bogeys?
Yeah.
That's an other.
Other, yeah. You're helping pad the stats for the most difficult holes.
Exactly.
Coming up, it's the toughest stretch on the course.
Not quite gonna carry today.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my God, that looked perfect.
What's he doing?
He's holding his breath until someone in America buys an F-Series truck.
Is that a good idea?
Oh, yeah. It's got an EcoBoost engine and best-in-class towing.
No, I meant...
Boom! There goes another one!
Get in on a good time at your local Ford store. Every 42 seconds, someone in America buys a new F-Series truck. And when you see the all-new 2015 F-150, you'll know why. Now lease an F-150 for just $299 a month. Or get up to $5,050 in total savings. Visit your local Ford store today.
People really do live life in their Toyotas. Live well in the adventurous all-wheel drive RAV4. Lease one now for $179 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
This is one of those holes that the pros are either going to love or they're going to hate. The thing that's different about this hole, though, is during the amateur, we played it as a par 5 at about 550 yards. Decision was made, you know what, we're going to make this into a par 4.
See if I could draw back and get an extra 40 yards out of this tee shot, because I'm going to need it.
The hole would be played as a 500 to 480 par 4.
Oh, that's hit well.
You can hit driver on the left, but everything slopes so hard to the right, you just miss it. And that ball's careening into that hazard.
Regardless of where that pin is, this is a visually intimidating shot.
This is a very difficult shot. This could be a 2-club increase to get it up the hill, and then the wind's involved, and you're just scratching your head.
Just got a lot more interesting. Well, safe play, I suppose.
It's a very shallow, very narrow, very precise shot that when we set the tees up, they'll have wedges or short irons in their hands. And I feel sorry for the poor person that might hit it into this.
This is why I'm glad I'm going to be in the gallery and not playing in the U.S. Open.
Aaron, are you okay over there?
It would be a constant march through sand to get to that green.
I'm right.
Short.
I thought that was going to be good, too.
It is a big green because of the shot coming up.
You know, this shot, you can hit like 5 different shots into that pin. You know, honestly, I'm pretty confident with a 3-wood chip. It's kind of a silly play unless you are playing links golf, but it's so firm, such a long shot with undulation. I feel like my best shot is just to keep this thing on the ground all the way up there.
Creativity at its best.
I'll take that shot.
It's like right next to the hole.
That's awesome.
How difficult is this hole going to play in the Open?
Perfect.
I think it'll be probably one of the tougher ones, especially if the wind comes up.
Excellent shot.
Thank you. So I'm putting for an amateur par, a US Open bogey. Come on.
Nice work, center cut, up and down out of the bunker.
It feels like a par.
I think from number 3 through number 7 is as strong as you'll see anywhere.
That is an all-world par.
There it is, we got my par on hole 4 from the back tees. I'll take it. Let's see, a driver, three wood tap in is that's how you make par on hole 4. That's right.
Larry, hole number 5 called Free Fall. That's what we see right behind us.
That's a lot of fall right there, over 100 feet. Spectacular view, one of the best, if not the best view of the golf course.
What a view.
Isn't it something?
And yet another about 500-yard par 4.
Right.
Look, a nice shot there.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect.
Players are going to be challenged on this tee shot though. In the amateur, the entire left complex of bunker down there was a green site. It got removed for the US Open, and now what they did is they pinched this down. So the player stands on this tee, and the narrowest point down there is US Open width. It's 30 yards wide. It then widens out to about 60 yards. So I think we're going to see a lot of players laying up.
Beauty.
Down the fairway.
This is, in my opinion, one of the toughest second shots out here. You're down below the green a little bit. The green slopes to the right and away from you on the right side. What you don't want to do is hit it in that bunker. Of all the bunkers out here, I think that one's going to have a lot of activity.
With your fade, this is just perfect for you to fade one kind of into the hill, which will stop the ball.
And let it roll right to left.
Yeah.
You could bounce the ball in on the right side. You can bounce the ball in on the left side.
Come on, feed down there. Oh, wait a minute. Here it comes.
This green is really cool because you use that bank there, and the ball comes off of there and always funneling to the center. The same shot though, hit a little bit longer or hit on the line, it slopes off. You got this chute that goes out that way.
Oh, where's that going? Sometimes that happens out here.
I'm usually the one over there. Come on.
Oh, there's rough there. Should have taken more time to look at the shot.
Come on down. Good speed there.
This should be mowed down, note that.
I'll let the USGA know. Go.
I think you got the weight on it. Great putt. There we go.
Thank
There's
you.
a stress-free par.
Finally.
We've now played 3, 4, and 5, and it gets stronger
Get in.
as we get to 6 and 7.
Nice putt.
Thank you. Straight up the hill's a lot easier than down the hill out here. Good
And on the
job.
5th hole of the US Open, I
Excellent.
finally made a par.
I'm sure there will be stories of that. You won't be the only one.
Hole number 6, par 4, about 510 yards, and with this wind, I would call that impossibly long.
Impossibly long for you and I, but for these guys, they'll be able to hit driver here. A little different hole though. You look at it and you say, my goodness, this is a narrow fairway. Well, not the case at all. There's all the fairway room is on the left side, you can't see it. So the player is going to stand on the tee and not see the target totally.
Oh, that is awesome.
You want to favor the left side on this hole, not too much because there is rough over there.
Should be okay over there too.
In the US Open, this is going to be 4-inch rough. It might be about 2 inches right now. And I don't know if you've kind of watched Mike Davis up close prepare for a US Open, but they like to rake the rough. So watch what happens here when I rake the rough.
That's brutal. This feels like a par 5 at 505 yards.
Yes, it does.
I have 250 yards into the hole. This is all I got. Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Very narrow green, very demanding green to hit. That front bunker, there's quite a bit of a distance to the green past that bunker. The left bunker is absolutely in play. The right bunker on the side, back, absolutely in play. It is a precise shot. They cannot make a mistake on this shot. I think one of the most difficult second shots on the golf course.
I might catch that front bunker. It kind of dove out of this rough.
This is really a difficult shot with the wind. I mean, it does everything to the golf ball.
Even into the wind, they're going to be hitting from right around here, 175 out. Come on up.
Well, it's on the green and putting.
You've got some great hole locations behind that slope, possibly back in here, definitely one in the middle, and then one in the front.
Sit.
That's a great play. What a shot.
Come on.
Oh,
I'll take that one.
I think we'll see activity in that bunker. The players have a tendency to draw the ball more than fade. If we get the wind going, this is going to be a fun one to watch.
Come on up.
Especially the bunker on the left.
man. Doozy.
Green itself is really a challenge.
Get in. Nice putt.
Thank you.
Let's get 2 putt from back there.
I'll take it. Nice work. Nerves of steel.
Hole number 7, par 4. All of these holes are challenging, but this has to be one of the most challenging on the course.
It was challenging to the point where we had to change it.
Many think this is the toughest hole on the course.
What happened in the amateur is a player's ball off the green rolled 150 yards away from the green. That would not go well in the US Open. The decision was made to drop the green, pull it away from the mountain a little bit, and then increase the hole location sizes. The other thing that was done was when the players stood on this tee, hit their drives, this massive sand area you see out there, there was hardly anybody in it. They've avoided it completely.
And they really pinched it in. All that rough on the left did not exist.
The mound that you see up there, the first mound is original, the second mound was widened and pushed to the left. If the player hits too much of a draw here, they will go into that rough. They will not see the flag stick. They have a much more difficult shot to hit.
That might catch that rough that Larry was talking about.
So the landing zone has essentially gone from what, about 70 or 80 yards to 30 to 40 yards.
Correct. On that hump, it's a carry of over 300 yards in the air, and there will be players that will do that. How much do you want to cut off? It's the whole decision on this tee shot.
Not quite going to carry today. Wow, isn't that amazing?
Oh my God, that looked perfect.
This is the angle you want to hit because you'll be able to see the flag stick anywhere on that green where we might put it. What you don't want to do is hit it over this ridge and hit it over here because these mounds then are going to block your view.
I finally found US Open style rough. I'm 240 yards away, uphill. I'm laying up.
I didn't come to lay up, so I'm giving it all I got with my 3-wood out of the waist area here.
Go for it, and good luck.
That's going to play, I think. Oh yeah, get up there.
How about that?
Get up there, go.
Oh yeah, come on.
If they hit the front slope, that ball's going into the bunker.
That's, oh, ball's still coming at me, I think. Look at
Stop.
this, Aaron.
Ah.
Oh, outrageous.
There's no forgiveness at Chambers Bay.
We're 150 yards out. You just hit a 350-yard drive, which is rolled off this bank over into here. The difficulty is you can't see the flag stick.
Fly, it's going to get up there. I'm pretty sure that's up.
In the old days, the old green was half this size. Every single ball that went up this massive slope rolled back to the bottom of that toe of that slope.
Come on, be good. That is, come on up. That is a great shot, Brent.
I'll take it.
The green is about 2 to 3 times larger than it used to be.
Go. Roll out there.
That's rolling out okay. Yeah, you got the speed.
Okay.
We'll take that as a leg putt.
Player hits it long, they're going to hit it, maybe stop it on the green, or it's going to be into a swale behind the green.
Get in.
Oh, it went a little right.
Now they got to have the touch to stop the ball and get it to stop before it hits the slope.
You hit a great driver, great 3-wood, and you're scrambling for par here.
Yeah, I mean, bogeys are going to work sometimes.
All right.
Good putt.
I'll take a 5 after that drive.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was a safety first drive, and it paid off with a bogey. I mean, that's how it works sometimes.
Up next, we take a closer look at one of the longest holes on the course.
I've never been this far away from my second shot on this hole.
Imagine you didn't have a car payment this summer. Would you take a vacation or go on a shopping spree? Well, at the Kia Summers on Us sales event, we'll make your first 3 monthly payments, plus give you 0% APR for up to 66 months on the Sporty Optima and High-Tech Forte, so you can have your best summer ever. Your first 3 monthly payments on us, plus 0% APR for up to 66 months. Hurry in today to your Kia retailer for the Summers on Us sales event.
In Seattle's Ravenna neighborhood, historic houses and quiet streets are home to many busy professionals and families. People whose schedules don't always fit 9 to 5. That's why at the UW Neighborhood Ravenna Clinic, they offer later hours and Saturday appointments, giving folks here more flexible access to excellent primary care. Some call it going the extra mile. They call it being a good neighbor.
Choose from any of our UW neighborhood clinics. Learn more at uwmedicine.org/UWNC.
The Dodge brothers have always believed that by taking things further and pushing the limits, you can create a brand that grows as fast as it drives. One drive and you'll discover why Dodge is America's fastest growing performance brand. Join us now during the Dodge Drive and Discover event. Right now, recent college grads get $2,000 total cash allowance on the 2015 Dodge Dart.
Eighth hole par 5. Most golfers that are out here remember this hole as a straight uphill par 5. For the pros, it ends up being a dogleg left.
Correct. Where we're standing is just a little over 600 yards.
This tee box gives you a much different angle than everyday play.
And the players are going to be able to look at this site, hit a precise drive. This is a birdieable hole. It's the only hole on the golf course that has no sand. Pretty straightforward. The player will hit a draw here.
I actually like this tee shot. It fits my eye.
And I hit that one.
Get up.
Yeah,
All right.
It's a good miss, I suppose.
The entire fairway slopes this way. You just don't want to overcook it, because if they overcook it, it's really bad stuff up on the left side.
Got ahead of that one.
The wind is going to eat that one up, but the good news is, look at this, it's going to hit fairway.
If there's wind, it's going to be difficult to get on this green in 2.
I've never been this far away from my second shot on this hole.
It's pretty much a par 5 from here, isn't it?
It is. Uh-oh.
Good contact.
So it's a little left.
That
a lot
is a little left.
Nice shot. Perfect.
Thank you.
This is one of the greens where the flag is in the back. It's got a backboard to it. They're going to purposely hit this ball long and bring it back.
With my cut off that lie, just aim left and pray is the goal here. Come on down.
Nope, too high. It hits soft, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. I hit it well.
This is one of the things that got changed after the U.S. Amateur. We found that every ball on the left side didn't just go off to the right. It went off to the right and went onto the path, way off to the right.
Keep drawing.
Get up there.
I just got a little bit of ahead of it. Oh, there's the old Chambers Bay roll.
Now, if a golf ball goes over in that vicinity, it's going to follow that contour and stop it.
I could probably putt this. Come on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sit.
Hit a stick.
Sit. Sit.
It's off. I mean, I don't know if you could have kept it up there. That's pretty good. That's got the momentum on it. Good shot. Wow.
I'll take it.
So they will use this back bank all the way around. They're going to use it to pull balls to come back, just like that is going right there.
You know, it's funny, I didn't even see this option, and look this thing come all the way back.
It's a safe play. Let's see where it ends up. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh,
Slow
inside
down.
of Aaron? Oh, you got
Slow
me.
down.
Edged me out.
Exactly how you'd play a shot on this hole from down below.
Get in. Oh yeah.
All right, knocked it in there.
Take that par and run.
Yes, sir. Good putt. Back of the cup.
Saw every bit of that hole.
Yeah, and that's a big hole. That's a lot.
It's a long hole. Number 9, Olympus. It feels like we're climbing Mount Olympus right now to get to this tee box.
I feel that myself. This is a major change in altitude here, at least a 100-foot drop.
It's like a picture. I'm hitting a golf shot into a picture. It doesn't even exist. So
or
we'll
a
see what
postage
happens.
stamp.
The hole measures at 227. It may or may not play at 227 depending on the wind. If it's into their face, they'll be hitting hybrids. Heck, I could see on a hard wind they could possibly hit a driver if they needed to.
Looking good.
Oh, that might catch some sand. Oh, it hit grass.
Nice shot.
I'll take it.
During the U.S. Amateur, we played this tee and we found that the entire left half of this green could not be used for hole locations.
In the U.S. Open, there is a tee that is about 60 feet below this green, and we're a good 100 feet above it right now.
Most people who have played Chambers Bay in the past haven't seen the brand new tee on number 9.
Correct. And it's dramatically different. Here, you're hitting into a prevailing wind this way. There, you're hitting into a crosswind. Here, it's going to be all about wind. There, it's going to be all about club selection.
Where the pin is today, it's actually easier from the other tee.
That's true, yeah, easier pin from that tee, so it makes sense we're playing from up here. I mean,
might as well make it hardest on ourselves, right?
We'll play this tee at least once, maybe twice, and then the tees that were added off to the right, which is a completely different golf hole.
That was enough.
There it is, plenty of club, wow. Sit.
And over the green.
The shot from there is going to be to hit it into this bank right here and curl it off of that bank. Because if you get it up too high up here, the ball starts to pick up speed and it could ramp its way right in. At 12 feet, that ball's gone. Here it's going to actually hold almost. It held. But add 4 more feet or 3 or 4 more feet of speed on that ball's gone. It's going to be a tough shot from down there.
Go.
Go out, roll out.
Not gonna be far enough. I think you left yourself a tester there. Get up there. Boy, that is slow up that hill. Keep going. Go.
It's not bad.
Almost got it there.
Now my putt is gonna break about 25 feet.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna like this. I don't know who your caddy is, but you should pay him double.
Come on, ball.
Is this for real?
Go in the hole.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What a putt.
Are they going to be going off of 10 some of these days at the US Open?
Yeah, they will, absolutely.
Okay, so there are going to be some guys that are finishing their rounds right here on number 9. Nice par. Easy putt, right?
Yeah, they should be. There we go.
Hi down there.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty darn good 2-putt, man.
Yeah, I'll take it from there.
Good job. That was awesome.
With the front 9 now in the books, we take a look at the back 9 at Chambers Bay next.
All you have to do is carry the ball about 280 to 290 yards.
That's it.
From an elevated location.
This Father's Day, give the gift of style at K&G. Select men's suits or buy one, get 2 free. And complete the look with dress shirts, 2 for $25. Come to shop, prepare to save at K&G. K&G.
While some look the world over for the right car, there is one dealer in the Northwest with the absolute best deals and an inventory so large it can be seen from space.
We order the largest inventory so our customers have the best selection.
And our low prices and great service have kept us number 1. We have all new 2015 aluminum body F-150s starting at $10,000 off MSRP.
Call or visit us today at fordofkirkland.com.
This Father's Day, give the gift of style at K&G. Select men's suits or buy one, get 2 free. And complete the look with dress shirts, 2 for $25. Come to shop, prepare to save at K&G.
K&G. Q13 Fox News at 10, Seattle's 10 o'clock news team.
Welcome back to Chambers Bay, site of this year's US Open. We're officially halfway done with our hole-by-hole preview. Now, let the drama begin. A back 9 that'll take center stage in the final round as we crown a US Open champ.
The 10th hole, par 4, but it can be flexible from all the way from, what, 300-something yards to 480 yards?
Correct. Where we stand will be the dominant tee at 436.
I would say with some of the par 4s we have coming up, this is short.
So driver 5-iron instead of driver 3-wood?
Exactly.
The decision is going to have to be made by the player whether they hit driver and bring those bunkers into play, or whether they lay up with a hybrid or whatever club they choose to hit.
Nice shot.
During the amateur, Mike did make this one of the drivable par 4s. Whether he does that or not during the Open, I don't know.
Oh, good shot.
Should be all right.
When you say drivable par 4, how long are we talking?
Probably around 300 yards. It would only be one day if it's done at all.
This is one of the greatest shots in golf, really.
The shot in is through a trough with danger on all sides. A very intimidating second shot.
That is really narrow.
When the wind is blowing, you have to know what type of shot you're hitting, how high you want to hit it, and then you have to get the depth right.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
This is the narrowest corridor out here, so the premium on the shot is just critical.
Looks like I'm on the pathway here.
Wow, well, I guess I'm glad they built the path then.
Yeah, it's not the stairway to heaven, that's for sure.
You've got bunkers on the right, you got bunkers on the left, you've got tall fescue on both sides. It has to be precise.
I think it's going to be pretty good.
Get up there. Oh, yeah.
Keep chasing, baby.
Watch it on that slope.
Take it.
Oh, that's going to be great.
That was fun.
I'll just be lucky to hit this on the green.
I think you got it in you.
This is a very exciting hole. One of my personal favorites out here visually.
Oh, you did it perfectly.
Sit. Sit.
That'll play.
Stop.
Yeah, good shot. Excellent shot.
Okay, it's on.
This green suffered during the amateur and then after the amateur just because it's so small and so narrow. Fescue does not have very good wear tolerance, and so it got worn out. So this green had to be redone. 20 months before US Open.
Didn't break as much as you thought.
It didn't, no.
Good speed, though. Nice par, good way to start the second 9.
Thank you, sir.
They've done a magnificent job. These greens will be ready.
Get in.
Pathway par. Oh, man, good effort. Right past it.
Par will be a premium here.
Starting the second 9 the same way I did most of the front 9, with
Well-
another bogey.
Yeah, the bogey train is tough to handle, but I guess if you're going to play the back tees at Chambers Bay, probably the best bogey train ever.
I'm all on board. Choo-choo. Number 11,
A 537-yard par 4.
a sickening par 4.
Sickening par 4.
This could be the longest hole played during the Open.
We've got a dogleg left here with a huge mound in the center of the fairway.
All you have to do is carry the ball about 280 to 290 yards
That's it.
from an elevated location, hopefully with the wind behind you. You don't want to mess around with that mound in the center.
Come on.
Come
Go a
on,
little
carry
bit.
ball. Carry.
The opening is rather narrow.
And nice little
Just
kick.
did.
The bunker to the left of that mound is the aiming point, and then the green is off behind the mounds on the left.
If I hit it 300 yards and directly straight, normally that would be a great shot, but off this tee box, not so much.
You'll be hitting a sand wedge out of grass that's above your knees to get it back on the fairway.
Nice ball.
The next shot in, it is interesting because if you don't hit it to the right, you're going down into a trough, and the shot from down there is not easy.
This is what I call cart golf without the cart.
Yeah, we're right here. We both hit good tee shots. We got about 250 left, and it is a doozy. I think from that back tee, you're going to see a lot of 5 irons, 6 irons, and maybe even a few 7 irons for the longer hitters. So just puts it in perspective what those guys are doing compared to us back here thinking 3 wood's not enough. Oh, you should feel good about it.
Be good, ball.
What a swing. Great shot.
Thank you. On down that slope.
That's a birdie putt.
I'll take it on this hole.
The ball comes up on the right side of this green, and it starts going off that slope, and it's going to pick up speed. Now, today, the speed is not there, but at US Open speed, the ball could roll all the way off the green.
Oh, work out.
Get over that bunker.
Boy, if that works out.
Yeah, it did. That's going to look good. Come on up that
I'm
slope.
going to get the old Chambers Bay roll.
Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of shots from down here.
Yeah, this is easy to get a ball coming down this hill left on 11. I mean, anything like drawing in left half portion, it's coming down this hill, and then you've got that to deal with, which is just a brutal up and down.
Be good. Get up there. That looks good.
I'll take that shot.
We don't know where it is right now, but I'm thinking it's pretty close. Go.
That's going to stretch. It's going to stretch.
Stretch out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah!
Hey, all right.
Woohoo! I can run on the green now, right?
Are you kidding? What a ball,
I'll take that
man.
one.
Good job, Aaron. That was awesome.
This US Open is not going to be necessarily the drives, because there's so much width out here.
Get in.
It's all going to be about the short game.
It's amazing that it goes right.
Yeah, this green is really subtle on the breaks. Well, I guess you won that hole.
For all the bogeys and double bogeys I've made so far, that was worth it.
That smile on your face tells it all, man. Good work.
12th hole, par 4, and it's always drivable, correct?
Always drivable.
There's no sense on laying up. It's the most narrow fairway ever up there.
That's why they call this the Narrows?
The Narrows, that's right.
There will be a lot of birdies and plenty of eagles on this hole during the Open. The players during the amateur played with hybrids and 3 woods.
Kick right. Give me some Narrows love.
I would expect the pros will be the same.
That's a members bounce right there.
That's a fairway hit.
The shot here is to the right of what you see right there, and then the mound bounces the ball towards the green.
And when your ball hits the green, the fun's just begun. It's like a swimming pool. Your ball just might bounce and roll anywhere.
This is the largest green on the golf course at 20,000 square feet. The one caution for the player on this shot, especially if there's any wind blowing, is don't go left, because it's gone.
4?
Uh-oh. Well, there are lies to be had over there. I'm sure that hill will be used in the US Open, not on purpose.
The green itself has got various decks, and the decks are unique, is the best way to describe it. The severity is as severe as it gets.
Oh, be good. Oh yeah, get that little, oh, this is gonna look really good, Brent. Great shot.
Birdie opportunity?
Larry, if your ball is right there and I am the hole, how do you get it close?
The shot on this would be to hit it up the slope, try to get it as high as I can possibly get it, and bring the ball back down to your vicinity. And that distance is exactly where you want to be.
Work out. Look good from my angle.
A player on this tee shot, if they hit a shot and the ball ends up and it happens to end up in a spot like that, you can't get your club on it, and it's an extremely difficult shot. And we will see that on some holes around this golf course. We want the precision and distance to be correct.
Sit. Bouncy, get in there, do it. Oh my goodness, what a sound when it hit the cup.
We're pretty much going to be watching eagle putts all day long, but some of them could be from 100 feet away.
Possibly, it could be. There could be some that are very close.
Get in.
Excellent par.
I'll
There
take
you
a
go.
par after that drive.
It's like winning a U.S. Open making a par.
Nice birdie. That's an all-around nice birdie.
In the hole, birdie.
And now time for some more ridiculously long holes.
Yeah, 13 and 14 are just absolute beasts.
Up next, the course doesn't get any easier with some tough obstacles along the way.
No question that putt bunker will be in play.
You know it's a tough bunker when there are actually steps to get into it, right?
I love it.
Listen to your taste buds. They love the taste of Coca-Cola at McDonald's. And now any size soft drinks are only $1.
Nissan gave a lucky few the ride of their life in the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Nissan Altima with blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower. Get the ride of your life at your local Nissan store. Choose Altima with 0% financing for up to 72 months or get 0% for up to 60 months on Rogue. Bonus cash ends June 30th. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Ram's continued leadership is eye-opening, like Ram 3500 with the best towing, best torque, the best payload, and Ram 1500 with the best fuel economy. It's no wonder more people are driving Ram trucks than ever before. Join us now during the Ram Drive and Discovery event.
Recent college grads can purchase and get $7,000 in total values on Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Introducing the Sirloin Third Pound Burgers from McDonald's. They're 100% sirloin topped with premium ingredients, and they're only around for a limited time. That's not the only reason you need to hurry. Rabble, rabble. Enjoy this lovin' while it lasts.
13th hole, par 4, 534 yards is the bad news.
This hole is way back here. I cannot believe how far back we're playing. Holy cow.
The good news is this is one of the easiest tee shots on the course.
Yeah, for the first time in the U.S. Open history, there's going to be a fairway that's going to be over 100 yards wide, 103 yards to be precise. You may not be playing Saturday and Sunday if you miss this fairway with your tee shot.
If we don't hit this fairway, we got serious issues.
I knew I have issues already, but...
Oh man, that is absolutely perfect.
This thing is broken into two halves, an upper half that's wide open, plenty of room. The right half, you can't see it all because of the mounding that's blocking part of it. The angle is better, but you also get close to the bunker that's in play there.
Come on to the left.
It's a little short deck in it right there.
Although it's 103 yards wide, they have to have distance control on the right side. The left side, they can bomb it as far as they want to go.
I hit my drive pretty well. I've still got 250 to the green.
Guess we need to start working out so we can hit about 330.
I need to start lifting weights.
The original green was built as a par 5 for wedge shots for regular players, and so the green sloped away from the player. So the green has been tilted towards the players now and is much larger.
Oh, go hard.
That might be a really good spot to miss.
Any shot hit short on this hole is going to be sliding to the right.
Best advice for you here?
Yeah.
Good luck.
And there's a bunker in front of this green that could catch a few shots.
That's a pretty good shot out of there.
I will actually take that.
Bunker will come into play on a forward hole location. If a player's a little bit short, that ball's in the bunker every time.
Well, welcome to Chambers Bay again with that lie.
Yeah, that's pretty rough there. I don't know if you want it to be in the sand or not.
Go. Get up there.
Oh yeah, what a shot.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's dumb luck right there.
This green used to be about half this size. As you can see, this has changed dramatically.
Be good. Oh, that looks great. I have to imagine pros are going to be having a lot of pitch shots like that if they get themselves into trouble on this course.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the MO for the U.S. Open, you know? A lot of missed greens, and 40, 50, even 60-yard pitch shots to get up and down.
This small area back here, the plan is to put a hole location somewhere back in here. And if the player leaves it short, they're going to have some ridges. But if they go long, they're going to have a tough little shot coming back.
Get in. Come on. That's a good putt.
Had a chance at it. Didn't get too aggressive. That's probably good in a U.S. Open situation. Go. Oh, had the speed.
Same thing as you. One of those things where you just have to take your medicine and move on.
Yep, a couple fives on 13 is not too painful. We'll take it. And now we get to face 14.
More fun.
More fun.
14th hole, par 4. It's called Cape Fear. We're walking up to the tee box from the 13th green right now because an entirely different tee box had to be built.
We're almost on Grandview Boulevard when you get up here. This, in my opinion, is the best view of the entire golf course, and kind of gives you an idea of what the spectators are going to get to see if they're up on Grandview Boulevard. And from this point back in here, it stretches to about 540.
I would imagine some of those guys will be shocked at this distance. It's quite the par 4.
You have to fly the ball close to 300 yards to get it over.
Oh, simple.
That sand. It's about 280. That's all you got to do. However, if you hit it to the right part of the fairway, it's not as far of a carry, maybe 240.
Oh, you're gonna like this.
That's as far as I can hit it right there.
This will be the hole where there's going to be 400-yard drives without wind. Because of the downslope, it's downhill. A player that hits a draw and gets a slingshot off that slope could conceivably, on a 540-yard par 4, have a short iron into the green.
Uh-oh.
Go,
That's
ball.
A little bit of a draw. That's gonna be right down in that bunker.
I think we'll see more balls in the bunker on the left, because the bunker on the left, as you can tell, is acres in size.
I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of hitting driver 3-wood to these par 4s.
It's, yeah, I'm trying not to be discouraged.
Nice shot.
It's out.
That's gonna give yourself a decent play to the green.
Catch some grass, ball.
Brent, I found fairway, but I'm still 300 yards out into the green, into the wind. Should be okay right there, right?
Yep, that should be just fine.
To get to the right side of that green, they're going to have to play the slope. And there's some severe slope on the right side of that green that will bring the ball in.
The scary part about doing a U.S. Open preview is this is where some of their drives might end up.
Yeah, you might just see a drive down here.
Where the hole is right there, things get a little more difficult. Now you got to start creating the shot to use the contours to get close to a flagstick.
Sit.
Sit down.
Is that too far?
It might have just went off the back there.
And if it goes off the back, it's
another up and down opportunity.
Not a good shot. So if I'm Martin Keimer, I'm probably going to putt this, huh?
I think that's a very good putt for Martin Keimer.
And again, the pros are going to be putting for birdie from here. I'll be putting for par.
What a good putt. Right behind the cup. Oh, it's a pretty good break in there. Sit right there.
Good speed.
Well, it's a test for 2 bogeys now.
Trying to mitigate the damage with the bogey.
That is a tough hole.
There we go.
Nice work. Yeah, a bogey never felt so good. Oh, what a hole.
15th hole, 246-yard par 3.
140 to 246. It is a strong golf hole.
This just looks like the top of a dune, which actually is what it is. And the USGA thought, let's make a tee box on top of that dune to make this 110-yard par 3 a 246-yard par 3.
Yeah, so a slight difference.
This hole is going to be tied into number 9. When this tee comes back to 246, number 9 will go up, and vice versa, because we don't want to have 2 240-yard par 3s in the same round.
Come on, hold that line.
Missed that bunker.
Little right.
Oh, did it hit the front bunker? Oh, man. In the air, man.
Thanks.
I was like licking my chops.
If we're teeing off from all the way back here, it's going to be a back left pin position. That putt bunker on the left comes into play as well, correct?
No question that putt bunker will be in play.
You know it's a tough bunker when there are actually steps to get into it, right?
That is correct. And I think every bit of sand that's out there would be in play.
It's going to cut too much.
Yeah, that wind got it.
It's going to be in that bunker there.
From the other tees on the right side and left side, the angle changes dramatically, so the hole locations will be changed. They'll be tightened to the bunkers instead of giving a broad area that you could hit a long iron or a 3-wood from. I think we'll see some activity in the front of this bunker a lot, especially if the wind is like it is today coming at us. Yep.
Nice shot.
I'll take it. Boy,
That's as good as you can do
yeah,
from
a really
there.
good bunker shot. I still got 10 feet, but I will take that for sure.
Sit.
Beautiful, high, soft. Good shot, Aaron.
Thanks.
The trains run and they come right behind that mound. And if the wind is blowing like this, you can't hear them. And if an Amtrak comes through, you might see a player get over a putt and flinch a little, because that thing explodes as it comes by.
Come on, come on. Now that's an all-world par 3.
We'll take it. So as if a 3-foot putt isn't tough enough in the U.S. Open, when Amtrak comes by, you might flinch too.
You might want to get on the train and go to the next tournament.
Stay up. And probably the guy who made the most inside of 10 feet has a really good shot of winning that golf tournament.
Oh, I'll take a 4.
In the wind, if it's like this, it might be too much. We'll have to see. Wind will dictate whether or not this tee will be played into the wind or not.
I gave you the gentle fist pump. Too much fun making 3 from back there. It's pretty cool.
Coming up, it's the final stretch of holes en route to a U.S. Open championship.
The train, that's going to be different. That's very British. It doesn't happen at a U.S. Open. This is pretty unique.
While some look the world over for the right car, there is one dealer in the Northwest with the absolute best deals and an inventory so large it can be seen from space.
We order the largest inventory so our customers have the best selection.
And our low prices and great service have kept us #1.
We have 2015 fuel-efficient Sonata hybrids starting at over $10,000 off MSRP.
Call or visit us today at HyundaiofKirkland.com.
Dermatologist Brenda Kadama spent 8 years as a flight surgeon. Today, she spends her downtime as a master gardener, pug lover, and occasional ukulele player, a true product of her differences. At Heritage Bank, we think differences can build a better bank too. That together, we're more than a community bank, but rather a community of banks, which means more ideas for Dr. Kadama's business and yours. What's your heritage?
Imagine you didn't have a car payment this summer. Would you take a vacation or go on a shopping spree? Well, at the Kia Summers on Us sales event, we'll make your first 3 monthly payments, plus give you 0% APR for up to 66 months on the sporty Optima and high-tech Forte, so you can have your best summer ever. Your first 3 monthly payments on us, plus 0% APR for up to 66 months. Hurry in today to your Kia retailer for the Summers on Us sales event.
Back here at Chambers Bay, and if you haven't noticed by now, there are so many variables, so many options for the USGA in setting up this course for the championship. And it only continues for what will be a memorable 3-hole finish to our national championship.
16th hole, par 4, 425 yards, plays into the wind. Train tracks along the right-hand side.
This is going to be an interesting one, especially with the wind the way it is. If it's into the wind, is where do you hit the shot? From this angle, which we will play at least 1 or 2 days, they'll favor the left side to stay away from the hazard. But the train, that's going to be different. That's very British. It doesn't happen at a U.S. Open. This is pretty unique. And there will be trains actively running on this track.
This is about the time where I want to just walk off the course and just jump in the water.
Mike Davis has talked about this hole and changing angles on this hole, and I want to show you something around the bend here that was added specifically for the U.S. Open.
Brand new tee from the USGA. That's right, brand new tee, hugged right up against the beach and the train. Totally changes the angle of approach. I mean, that really makes this a dog leg now, where before it was pretty much just a gentle move to the right. That line. That's good safe play. At least they got a decent second shot.
There is a possibility that they move the tees up on this hole, where this green could potentially be drivable as well.
Just like number 10 in the U.S. Amateur, in match play, this hole was played as a drivable, about 300-yard par 4.
Beautiful. That's a nice tee shot.
Most of the days, guys would be hitting a short iron into this green.
Yes, yeah.
But it's still, you have to be perfectly precise into this shot, right?
Correct. Yeah, where the flag is there, you would have to bounce it in or fly it in. But again, if you hit it a little long, that ball will take off and go into that left bunker. You hit it right, and it's going into the right bunker.
So if I miss the green to the right, I'm looking at a bunker shot where the change in elevation is just about my height. It's about 6 feet.
It's a very difficult approach shot, again, based on where the hole is located. And as we go to the green, you'll see it. There's one spot in particular, the back sliver, I call it, that will be used during the Open.
You've got 15 yards, maybe. 15 paces. And that's how narrow it gets.
It's incredibly difficult hole locations.
I think that might be the one.
Watch this thing run up.
See what happens. That's very well could catch a bunker, but it was very fun to hit.
It almost went in the hole.
Sit.
It stayed.
Is that a golf ball?
Is that a ball? I think it is.
It'll be a challenging shot for him.
Oh, look at that cutting in there.
Be good.
Oh, that's a beauty. Good shot. Let's lock in a long putt here, Aaron.
Go. Gotta go.
Stretch. Now, a little work left. Oh, look at that thing going left. There we go.
Another 3-putt bogey, even though I wasn't technically on the green.
Oh, these lip outs. Oh man, ouchie. Well, that's when I'm thankful I don't play for millions of dollars. At moments like that one.
17th hole, par 3, long par 3, and also another tough shot.
It is going to be a difficult golf hole. If the wind is like it is today, this will be a very difficult shot. The flags from these tees will be on the left side. The right side of this green will be a different tee location, played from a completely different angle at a much shorter distance that we'll look at.
So there's not going to be a back right pin position if you're playing from all the way back here at 220 yards.
No, we can't even do that to the best players in the world. We'll give them a little shorter shot.
Come on in.
Catch some
Turn a
grass
little bit.
there.
Stop.
Down into another bunker.
Definitely the difficulty of this hole is the bunkers are always there. It's the green.
Cut.
Come on, ball.
Work, ball. Not going to.
It's where you position your shot in relation to where the flag stick is located.
I don't know if you're going to want to play that next shot. So coming up here and seeing this is like a punch in the gut.
Especially if I'm leading the U.S. Open, which I'm not, by the way.
Can you imagine? Oh, boy.
Come on down. Stop.
Wow.
Bye.
How would you describe this green?
I think it's one of the most difficult to play on the golf course. It's got contours coming off the left that you have to bounce the ball into that back deck. You've got a pretty flat area in here, but the real difficult part of this green is this back right deck. We're going to play it on one day at 140 yards, and there's a reason why when we play that deck at 140, is when the ball ends up down in this trough and the player has to get the speed over that ridge. If they get a little too amped up, the ball could roll into a bunker.
Oh, look at this one. It's a missed links golf shot. You know, after that incredible miss.
Wow, nice shot.
For par. Hey.
How's that creativity?
I'll take it. Magic over here.
Anytime you have a slope you have to go up and then it flies away from you, that is one of the most difficult shots in golf.
Uh-oh. There's a wall up. Come on, ball, feed. Go. Keep going. Oh, that is just tough. Real tough.
Can I go home yet?
Not quite.
Okay.
As Graham McDowell said about a U.S. Open, it's absolutely excruciating. Man, tough putt. But when it's all said and done, about 16 feet of break.
Get in.
Oh, right around it. Come on back. Oh. Begging for it.
It's all right.
Oh,
I've said it
it's in
before. There are
Hey.
birdies, pars, and bogeys, and that is an other.
Good job. But it did go in. That's the
Yeah.
good news.
We made it. Final hole 18 can play as a par 5 or par 4 depending on what number 1 is playing on that day, correct?
Correct, yeah. This one where we're standing is going to play at a 600 yard, a little bit over, par 5. The player has a choice here though. If I want to hit it at the flag, I've got to carry a 320 yard shot over sand.
That's quite the tee shot from back here.
If they don't choose to do that, you hit it off to the left in front of the other two bunkers.
That sounded great.
As a par 4, that bunker is not in play. The bunkers in the left are in play. They have to drive it over those, and then they have an iron into the hole at about a 520 yard par 4.
Oh, awesome.
In the amateur, the second shot landing zone was 80 to 90 yards wide. Well, Mike Davis decided to put something in there that has a special name.
I think it's called the Chambers Basement.
Chambers Basement, there's other descriptive language I don't want to get into. This thing is about 10 feet deep. If we had 3 steps on the 1-on-7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 3 times worse.
This is full on jail.
It's definitely a half-shot penalty, and you could argue it's maybe a 1-shot penalty because you can't advance the ball that far.
Well, we won't really find out if you're in the bunker till we get up there. Good swing. I'm not 100% sure why I'm going to attempt Chambers basement, but it just sounds fun.
Should be left of it, shouldn't it?
I think I might have just skirted it to the left.
Another incredibly undulating green on a finishing hole.
Perhaps one of the most undulating 18th hole greens anywhere in the country. It has got a lot of contour. It's going to be a difficult 2-putt hole.
Go. Yeah, great contact. Go. Beauty. Come down. Sit. Sit. Oh, you're going to like this. You're going to like this.
Come on down.
Awesome. way to finish your U.S. Open, Aaron.
Yeah, thanks.
The green itself has got all sorts of decks, and to get close to some of these decks, you're going to have to play different angles and different slopes.
Get tight. We will
I'll
see.
take it. That was pretty good.
That's where you wanted it, huh?
Yeah, perfect. We'll see what happens. See who gets the KP.
Can we get the gallery to cheer? Come on. Quite an amphitheater setting for a final hole, right?
One of the biggest, if not the biggest, the U.S. Open has ever had.
He's got 6 feet to win the U.S. Open. Birdie on the last hole.
No pressure at all. Tip.
Nice putt.
There we go.
Excellent
Nice.
finish.
Oh. You play that hole perfectly, too.
Oh, well, you know, I was feeling the pressure of finishing up my U.S. Open there.
Well, it was an absolute pleasure, Aaron. And I hope the U.S. Open champion plays the hole as well as you did and makes the putt.
And makes that putt, yeah. The crowd would be very disappointed with the miss and then a 18-hole playoff tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody.
Great job.
We'll see you at the Open. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We'll have full coverage later tonight on Cue It Up Sports. And then join us for our 1-hour preview show, Countdown to the Championship, on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, right after the U.S. Women's World Cup match. And then every night of the championship after the round, right here on Q13 Fox, your home of the U.S. Open.
When we created the Silverado Rally Edition, we figured, why stop there? These 4 new Silverado Special Editions are just the beginning. From this year's fastest-growing full-size truck brand, Chevy Silverado. Or choose this Silverado All-Star with a total value of $8,000 when you finance through select lenders. And find your bonus tag and get an additional $1,000 to $2,000 cash allowance on select vehicles in stock.
Some things are not what they appear to be. Other things are exactly what they appear to be. The Lexus IS, as aggressive as it looks. Lease the all-wheel drive 2015 IS 250 for $349 a month for 36 months. See your Lexus dealer.
As the biggest names in golf descend on Chambers Bay, we'll find out who from this year's field is ready to make history. Countdown to the championship, Tuesday at 7 on Q13 Fox.
I had the lap sleeve on March 26th. I've lost about 52 pounds, but even more than the weight that I've lost is the life that I get to live now that I didn't get to live before.
If you're ready to reshape your life, call Puget Sound Bariatrics, specialist in the most advanced minimally invasive weight loss procedures.
We are going out and doing things on the weekends. I'm more active with all my kids. It's really changed my life for the better.
Call 1-800-NEW-SELF or log on now. Turn your life around today.
Here's a fresh idea. Eat more pizza. Home bake a large Papa Murphy's Thai Chicken Gourmet Delight, just $11. Fresh made, fresh baked, fresh reward. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Practically parks itself. Checks your blind spot with radar.
It's got a panoramic vista roof.
Panoramic vista roof.
Nice.
Get in on a good time at your local Ford store. Come check out the new 2015 Escape with available innovative features that make your life easy. And right now, get one at a price that's easy on your wallet, too. Now lease an Escape for just $209 a month, or get up to $38.85 total savings. Visit your local Ford store today.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Who's responsible for this?
If something goes wrong, you find a scapegoat.
Rick.
It's what you do.
What'd you say?
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Rick, don't walk